Hello and welcome to Make It About You. Today we will specifically talk about knowing yourself, and we want to understand your goals, your habits, and your unique physiology to refine your nutritional game plan. This is going to blend well with exercise because people will commonly say it's 80% exercise, 20% nutrition, when really it's 100% exercise, 100% nutrition. You need both, and both need to be on par to be successful on a program. So, let's talk about exercise. So, if your goal is to improve health or improve endurance, we want a minimum of 3 days resistance training. Now, if you're worried about bulking or anything like that, it's not going to happen on a 3 day resistance training program. It just won't. You don't have enough stimulus to go ahead and do that. Now, if you are looking to increase strength and increase muscle size, you're looking at 4 to 5 days resistance training. And if you're sports specific, it might not pertain to you right now, but let's say after the 8 or 12 weeks that you're actually gearing up for a marathon or uh, cross training or a fitness competition, and your goal evolves to that, which has happened before, you're going to shoot for 5 to 6 days training. Okay. Overall, no matter who you are, you need 5 to 7 hours of total activity per week. I recommend using Intuit Benefits Virgin Pulse to go ahead and track your activity. If you're not tracking, it's too random. You might say, "Hey, yeah, I got to the gym a couple times this week," but there's no merit to it. You're not tracking those data points, so we don't know if we need to increase or decrease your activity per week. But 5 to 7 hours seems to be spot on. Now, it doesn't mean 5 to 7 hours in the gym. This means, okay, well, 3 days a week we need to be in the fitness center or gym doing some type of resistance training. And for those other hours, you can do whatever you like. You can bike, you can run, you can play tennis, play a rec sport. You can do things like that. But the key is to accumulate 5 to 7 hours per week. Now, if we want to go for fat loss, nutrition-wise, typically we need less fuel. If we want to increase muscle mass, increase power, or have some weight gain, we need extra fuel. So make sure that you set your goals to be one of these things. If you're randomized and you say, I want to lose fat and increase muscle mass, increase power, you're blending two different areas and you won't be as successful as if you said, okay, I just want to go for a fat loss program. If you go for a fat loss program, your training becomes more specific and your nutrition becomes more specific. If you start to blend the two, it becomes more of a hassle rather than an enjoyable program for you. The best part about the nutrition here is we're not counting calories. We're just counting good quality fuel. So know yourself, know your specific goal that you want, and we're going to tailor that program for you. The last thing we're going to go over is setting a timeline. And this is crucial for long-term success because if we go ahead and let's just say January 1st hits and we have the New Year's resolution to get into the gym, we set that resolution and we go to the gym a few days, but there's really no structure. There's really anything to it to make us keep going with that. So if we go ahead and say, and this is how Baffle is structured, okay, we have a 12-week timetable here. How much good can I fit into that 12 weeks or 8 weeks, depending on which program you're signing up for? So if we go ahead and start to do that, then we can go ahead and really bite the bullet and say, okay, I can do anything for 60 or 90 days. And that makes the digestion in your mind a little bit easier to take in, because otherwise it's way too much, it's way too overwhelming to say, I'm going to start going to the gym every single day. There's no structure to it and there's no meaning behind it. So my suggestion is make sure you stick to your timetable even beyond Baffle, or continue on with Baffle and stay on our timetable. Anything else, please let us know if you have any questions.